Now, even if you just have an apartment to live in and no outdoor garden space, it doesn't mean you can't fall under the spell of this gardening bug. Houseplants, a fantastic way to bring the garden indoors. Look at the colour you can bring indoors. This is the moth orchid. Don't worry about the names. Just if you're not sure what's going to work in your home, just call to your local garden centre and ask. They have loads of these houseplants and all the different pots to put them in. And with a lot of them, like the orchid, you water it from underneath. You stand the orchid into it for about an hour, let it take up whatever it needs, and then just quite simply throw the excess water down the sink. Okay? Then you have hibiscus for a bit of colour. You have the peace lily or spathiphyllum. But this is great because it'll also act as an air purifier. It'll take a lot of the toxins out of the air. Also the ferns. The ferns are different. They like to be misted, if you like. They're from rainforest areas, native. They'd be native to rainforest areas, so they like this kind of misting to keep humidity high. They really are easy to grow. And if you do have any problems with them, call to your local garden centre. Ask them what you need to do to fix it and to make it right.
So shrubs extend your season of interest in the garden because some flower early in the year and some would flower later in the year. They provide a brilliant backbone. But when you think about adding colour to the garden, it's not just the vibrancy of the colour that may complement the other plants you have in your garden. It's the actual impact colour can have on us. For example, red stimulates the appetite. Yellow stimulates your adrenal glands. Yellow is really, really good to give you a bit of a perk up. I think of yellow like a cup of coffee. So lots of people might plant blue in their garden because they're looking for a calming tone. Blue is also a very spiritual colour, but looking at blue helps us cool down. There's a psychosomatic impact that happens when we experience blue. And finally, green. I mean, green makes a great foil for any colour plant in your garden, but green on its own, looking at the colour green, lowers systolic blood pressure. So the commonest mistake people make when it comes to sowing a wildflower meadow is that they sow their seed into soil that's far too fertile. Your grasses will just overcompete your wildflower seeds. One cheat I have, which is a great way to neutralise the playing field, is to use normal sawdust and just scatter it over the soil before you sow your seed. So this is a great way to make sure that you impoverish your soil and make it the right type for your wildflower seed. Okay, I need to put my cap on for this tip, just to keep the sun out of my eyes, and that's the tip. With bud boxes, while they come in all shapes and sizes to fit everything from a blue tit right up to an owl, the secret of success to get your bird to nest in that box season after season is to make sure that when it comes out to leave the box, it's not blinded by the sun. That's not an aspect it likes. Put your bird boxes in dapple shade or full-on shade, and you're guaranteed that your birds will return each year.